Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Ultimate Alchemy Exam. Hey, I got it right this time. Sweet. So one thing I figured out by reading the wiki is you can chain crafters together. So if this crafter paste is this one, this recipe is also valid for this machine. So, like I say, now I can make conduit binder composite and cactus green in here, which is awesome. Another thing I did is I sorted out my cobblestone issue and turned it all into bedrock. So that's also a thing, which is, thank God for that one. My storage system is now down to 77,000 items, not almost full to bursting. And right here in the corner, I finally hooked up importers to these chests, so if I do some auto crafting, it actually finishes instead of just sitting there in limbo until I go through and cancel it. And you're currently processing. This one actually, it kind of broke because my recipe, I included the sulfur part of it, and it's just like, yeah, that was not, it's no bueno. I can't remember if I showed this off on camera. I don't think I did. I set up my atomic reconstructor up here. And so this guy's got 9 recipes in it. The different crystals, and it's plus prismarine shards, soul sand, and crystallized canola seeds. And what this guy does, it's a fairly simple little setup. Kind of ugly on the wiring, but oh well. You know, everything's going to be ugly in the wiring in this pack. I don't have access to, oh, what is it? The, Enrio facade blocks, whatever they're called. And a painter. Don't really have access to them, unfortunately. So, but what this does is, this guy will drop, say, oh, let's grab something. Let's get us like 10 soul sand. Or my resource pack, mud. Go with like 10. This guy will drop the sand on the pressure plate. 2.5 seconds later, that fires. And as long as there's stuff on this plate, this timer here will it'll keep firing. As soon as stuff's off the plate, it resets the timer. It all stops. This guy here, the vacuumulator, if I go through and be like, hey, show me your filter. Shift right click on it with an empty hand, and you'll see what items are filtered. Got the sucker set to a whitelist, so it won't pick anything up until the reconstructor rekeys it. And there it goes. So how this works is, this guy, pressure plate here, feeds a redstone signal to this redstone torch, aka candle. And this is strong signal pushing into the block. So whenever you step on this, you notice the torch goes out. Now this torch feeds into this timer from RF Tools, set to 50 ticks. And it's set to pause while redstone is active, aka this torch right here. And it's just a redstone conduit. I could have done redstone dust for most of this. If I had a conduit running right here, which I could have rewired this a bit to not use these conduits, but decided I wanted to. Then this guy feeds this little bit of dust on top of the reconstructor. So that way, every time this guy fires off a pulse, it triggers the reconstructor, which it's being fed with an enhanced energy conduit, so it tends to go pretty quick. It refills pretty quick. But hey, it works out pretty good. And if I want more recipes, I can put another crafter up here, but I'm going to have to add another vacuumulator to it as well. This guy's only got 9 slots for his filter. So, not the end of the world, but yeah, it'll be slightly annoying. So, but I think I've actually covered all the atomic reconstructor recipes that I'm going to be using. I mean, I could do blocks as well, but eh. But yeah, got those 3 crystals plus those 3, and then ignore the lenses for now. Ignore the lasers. Sand, soul sand, rotten flesh to leather. I've got another way of doing it, so I'm not worried about that. Mushrooms to nether wart, don't have to worry about that. But quartz to prismarine shards, it's a good one to have. And then canola seeds to crystallized canola seeds, it's also another good one to have. So it just works out pretty simple. So I got it set up to auto craft, and then anything goes in here, it goes to the ender chest and gets dumped into the system. So awesome, Bob's your uncle, good to go. Let's see. One thing I want to check. What's my apple count? I am up to 8 apples. Oh, finally. Good lord. We can finally make magical apples, which pretty much upgrade speed magical, or I can eat the damn things, or run through a culinary generator. But I can actually make 2 of these. Yay! Apple production is just insanely poor. But I figure this episode will work on making platinum. Now I can set my excavator up, which I will, but I want to do it with how this pack intends it. So, get a drink of water there. Let's go with, I need a Magma Crucible, which, hey, I've got a couple reinforced ones, that'll work. I need a fractionating still. Is it a fractionating? No, it's not, is it? Let's see, uses for this guy. Crude oil to naphtha plus tar. Resin to rosin, tree oil. The true blue stuff. So we have molten iron to nickel, which... Do I want to set up this? Actually, let's set up this way. Let's go ahead and put the fractionating still in there. We can also do silver to mercury, which probably should set something up for that as well. I don't know if I want to set it up as a crafting recipe or as just an auto production recipe. I think the auto production recipe might be a better idea because it takes a while to run this stuff. 1000 RF at, whoops, like 20 RF a tick per base. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a basic one of these. I'm going to have to wait for that nickel to pulverize. Oh, that's done. It pulverizes quick, thank God. Let's go for kit. And actually, while I'm here, let's go and make a conversion kit for Signalum. Signalum conversion kit. It's going to be hardened, reinforced, and Signalum upgrade kits. So if I go through and put this guy into our crafters, which I am actually getting a little low on recipes on. Slightly worrisome. Have to add more crafters. I got 18 plus 7, 25 recipes left for basic crafting. Yeah, not the greatest. What if I go, give me a kit. Give me Signalum Conversion Kit times 1. And I've got everything I need, so go ahead and start that thing off. And let's see, eventually, I think I have to make, what was it? Bliss powder and then cryothium. There we go. Conversion kit for Signalum. Cool. Which, this guy's reinforced. He can probably stay there and be fine. I'll have to wait and see. Well, let's go ahead and put, like, mud away, though. Don't need that on me. I think I can leave everything else on me for now. So I'm going to need a casting table now. Oh, hey, look, I have a casting table. And I have an ingot cast. Which, thinking about it, probably a basin would be the better idea. So, let's see. Let's go for platinum ore. This stuff here. You dump a block's worth of molten platinum onto a smooth stone to get a platinum ore. Which is all well and good. I actually want nickel ore. I don't have the platinum to use that for. I always spelled nickel wrong, too. That's like my blind spot. Orchids, which are not a thing, unfortunately. That could be fun to set up automation with. But a block's worth of molten nickel and stone equals nickel ore, which if I then run that through, say, a pulverizer, I have a 10% chance of pulverized platinum. Now, if I run that through a pulverizer, say, upgrade it with secondary sieve augments, we should be okay. Well, not okay, but it will help anyway. I might actually get lucky enough to get, say, an average of 1 platinum per block of nickel I feed this thing. This guy's completely done. Well, kinda. I am actually right now making aluminum, which, why are you not being broken? Why are you not? Oh, I see why. I added this wonderful recipe in to do this. I never whitelisted platinum or aluminum blocks. So, yeah, that's a bit of a shame there. Yoink. Alright, let's see. And you're set up for this. We'll just do that for now. And I'll worry about the upgrades later. I don't really need them right now, so Not all that concerned about it. And just run this through. Yeah, see, it's pretty quick whenever you use an acceleration wand on the Pure Daisy. Like, really quick. Is there any other recipes I might want to set up for the Pure Daisy? Crafting Pure Daisy. Stone to living rock. Wood to living wood. Netherrack to cobble. No, I'm not going to do that. Soul sand to sand. Ice to packed ice. Blaze mesh to obsidian. Water becomes snow. White petal to orange, and you can cycle through the colors, looks like. Iron to aluminum. Iron ore to aluminum ore. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of useless, but kind of cool. Crusted taint to sponges. Tainted soil to enchanted soil. Okay, how do I get... There's no real recipe for crusted taint. So, same with tainted rock. Which tainted rock becomes porous stone. Oops. Are there more recipes for porous stone? Nope, that's it. Alright. So, let's let this guy run for a bit. I think I told it to make 2 stacks of aluminum blocks. Not like I'm really hurting for iron right now. It does make this guy fire up, though. Or did. He's got a bunch of iron blocks sitting in limbo right now. Alright, so how am I going to work this? Let's just, okay, we're going to Magma Crucible here, right? And you are going to configure top input to the right. It's going to be output. Now, fractionating still can go here. You're going to be input on the left. You're going to be output liquids on the right. And let's go ahead and upgrade you. Your max speed is now 50 RWTech, not 20. Yours is 240. So yeah. And that will get us molten nickel coming out of there, which we'll put to a casting basin. And let's see. I'm going to need some importers and exporters, I think. Alright, so exporter times 2 is not going to be enough. Going to make 2 more. And going to need an importer on this guy eventually. Actually, I should be okay anyway. So you can do that number. Now, actually, you're going to export here and export there. Go ahead and grab a cable. Grab more cable. Okay, we should be connected in. You are going to be iron ingots. So you can auto-export that. Doesn't matter how fast you are. We're good. Which, holy crap. Oh, I've got coils in you. That explains why your speed's so high. Or the RWTech is, like, really out there. Fractionating still, I need some coils in you too, probably. Let's grab, like, 3 auxiliary coils. Your max speed is going to be 200 now. And I need to stop that right now. So, like a bit of an issue here. Actually, let's go ahead and put that out there until this thing becomes full. Good. 1008, 1152, 1296. It's cooling off. Now, this guy should auto-import anything in there. This guy at the top, though, he needs to see stone as a viable export. Alright, so we're getting there. See, this does take a while to cool. This is the bottleneck of the whole system. Yoink. Alright, so you are going to export stone. Right? Oh, look, there's stone in there now. Sweet. Done. You are close enough. Push that out. As soon as this thing gets full of nickel ore, then it'll go ahead, import it into the system. There it goes. Now it's got to, you know, solidify a little bit. Which, thank God, it doesn't take a while, but unfortunately, there's not a real way to speed this up. Oh, like, and there's acceleration wands, I guess. And it looks like even if there's molten nickel in there, I can throw the stone in afterwards, because this guy had a backlog going. That was one of my worries. All right, cool. So that was easy enough. So let's go ahead and grab this. I got 1,000 blocks of nickel now. 1025. That's done, isn't it? Holy crap. Yeah, you're backstuffed and you're full and waiting to be imported into the system as soon as I need the nickel. All right. Well, this will let it run continuously while still keeping all that nickel there, which is good help. It's like, yep, fractioning still is slower than the Magma Crucible, which is good. I like to have it backstuffed all the way if possible. And this guy, actually, the fractioning still is the slow spot right now. But the casting basin still gets done before this guy produces too much more. So it may eventually prove that the fractioning still is a slight bit faster than the basin, but for right now, it's close enough for what I need. All right, so let's get a pulverizer. Basic one will work. Kit. Let's go for the conversion kit again. And this is so I can get resonant conversion kits one on. Did I do a conversion? I did. Probably teach it the upgrade kit too. Thank you. So if I go through and say pulverizer. There we go. You're done. You're going to be input on the left. And I guess that's going to require me adding a drawer for platinum. If I put it into the system here. Which may not be a bad idea, because otherwise this is just going to run and run and run. And it'll never be done until my system is full. So I should add another compacting drawer into the mix. I kind of like my wall of drawers as it is, though. Damn it. Oh well. My fault for not, adding something in earlier. Did I not set up a recipe for compacting drawer? Okay, I'm fired. Compacting drawer. I said that weird. Said that weird as well. Oh well. Compacting drawer pattern. There we go. So we're going to tell this thing, hey, I want a compacting drawer. Go ahead and start that up, I guess. And one problem I'm going to run into really quick, I just realized that, is this guy's actually going to have two outputs. It's going to have nickel being output and it's going to have platinum, which platinum's what I want. Nickel, I've got. So one thing I think I can do is, for now, because I have a good backstock, we're just going to disable this thing. Turn to high, make it require our redstone signal to work. So then, okay, this guy, we're good. We're going to importer on the top. Exporter right here. And you, my friend, are going to export nickel ore. Which, I'm going to turn you off now that you've done one. Because anything for right now is a waste. So I need 3 of these sieve augments. That's all the more you hold right now. So this is also going to output pulverized nickel. Which is not quite the end of the world, but it's going to be annoying enough that I don't want to deal with it. Things I can do, though, is I can run it through Magma Crucible and melt it up. Just like this. So, thing is how do I get another Magma Crucible into here. How to get it to prefer the one versus the other. The quick question is we don't. This is pretty much being produced from cobblestone at this point. Cobblestone and RF. Block of nickel. Oh, that's great. Cheat. Okay. So maybe it doesn't always do that. 1030 nickel. Alright, well, I've got the thing shut off now. I don't... Running into a slight issue here. Right, okay, let's go ahead and turn this guy back on. It can require no redstone signal. Or ignore redstone signals. Hey, look, we got platinum now. Sweet. How about now I go bust you up. Get a giant lag spike when I do that. We're going to make ourselves a... Actually, what do I have here? I have 2 hardened furnaces. Okay. Hardened. Kit. I guess take it up to reinforced. I mean... And then a coil. I want this thing relatively fast, which I should be able to get, I think. You. And you. Now you're going to be input on the bottom. And let's say output to the side. That's my exporter. I want my importer. There we go. We're just going to dump this into the system for now. And hope to God it doesn't really screw things up. Did I tell it? I did tell it back, didn't I? I actually want to input on the bottom. And enhance energy conduit. And go there. So now you have juice. You're filling up. Good. You are going to output to the top. Now, the redstone furnace here should definitely be faster than the incoming stuff and things. There we go. Awesome. I just got my first platinum. Yay, platinum. Okay, you're cooling off. Since you're done, you're actually going to go over here, but through the ME network. ME, RS network. And wait for a bit. There we go. This guy, all his is, yeah, just the 3 sieves. And we got more platinum. Awesome. So now we're slowly making platinum. And one of the things I wanted to do is I'm just going to throw a drawer upgrade onto my my nickel drawer. This guy. That way you'll hold more than what you show here. Which I'm going to have a little extras floating around in here because it's not going to automatically input from there to there. Unless I say go through. You have like just almost no items on you. Yoink. And yoink. Alright. Clear those out. Make sure they don't have a home in a drawer somewhere. So there's the bottom 4 taken care of. Now, these ones are going to take a little while longer to do that with. But that will make it so that anything that's sitting on these discs that's supposed to be in a drawer goes to the drawer. And it takes a little while to run through 20,000 items, but that will redo all of this. Now we're doing 1,280 steel. That's excellent. And yeah, you're doing your thing. So, but if I want to do an excavator, then I need a lot of blocks. Good lord. 9 blocks of steel, 20 steel scaffolding for that. 6 more steel scaffolding, 15 steel sheet metal, with stone engineering block, because there's always one. 3 radiator blocks, 5 heavy engineering blocks, and 9 light engineering blocks. Where you at? I want to clear this off, then I might start working on an excavator. I wish there was a way to set up a pattern to go, okay, I need this, 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 and this to make this multi-block machine. Just like put it into a strong box for me. Which there's a way to do it, but which is a way to do it on a storage disk, right? But like, whoops. Now these engineering blocks, okay, I've got the redstone one, awesome. I'll just put that away for now. And I'll put that in here, because I don't need it on me. And compacting drawer can wait. Okay, my heavies are done. Get like 10 lights. There's an easier way to do this if I set up the auto workbench from... Is it the auto workbench? Simple machines, automated workbench, yep. This one follows blueprints, depending on what I give it, depends on what it spits out. Now, the mechanical components I could do through that, but it's just using a bit extra steel and iron for now, which is not actually a huge deal. If I start going through stacks of steel at a time, which getting close to, then it might be an issue. I'm going to need, I think, at least like... Sure, let's make 20. And that's all going to run through this compactor over here, right? Yeah, you're going to town. Let's go ahead and make another coil for you, because power right now is not an issue. I rewired the back of that. So that way it can take a... I can run a higher... I almost want to say voltage conduit to the back. But a higher capacity conduit. I've now got enhanced back here. So... Actually, it did make me think of something just now. How are you doing? You are at 8.1 or 8.61. Another 14 diamonds though. That's not bad. And let's just go full. I've got 68 of you. So, not that. This. It'll take 64 of them to make that. It's auto outputting it into this press over here. And eventually, right where I'm standing is going to be my arc furnace. So, what was it going to be? I was going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It'll leave me a little walkway through this way, so I don't have to walk all the way down there and then come back around. We're up to 56.5 buckets of industrial grade evil. I likes my evil. Good, and run over here to the crusher and be like, hey, give me some more shards. I probably already hit the point. I have 770 chaos shards. I don't think I'm going to really need a whole lot more. But, you know, doing what we do. Do. Alright. So I come on down to here. And you are the trunk I want, right? Yep. Starts here. Go. If you shift right click, you pick it up. Oh, that is cool. Alright, so my excavator is going to probably be like right here is where we're going to start building it. Right. So I'm going to need 3 radiator blocks as well. Oh, where this transmitter in range. That's right. Down here there isn't. Also, the infinite or the extra dimensional is just that. It's extra dimensional. It's not an infinite range thing. As far as the wiki's concerned, they're like, oh, just put another network transmitter out there and toss a cable and a wireless transmitter on it. It's like, no. Do you know how much RF a tick I'll be burning if I do that? A little more than I want to spend right now. Just a smidgen more. But, you know, neither here nor there. Radiator, though. Oh, because I made enough for a couple diesel engines, so I'm just gonna... I'll make some more real quick here. Well, I need 3. I'll actually make 4 of them. And I figured out how to autocraft with liquids, and I actually kind of prefer the method I have right now, so... My bad. Alright, so we're going to put you here. Oop. We're going to walk off the edge. So steel sheet metal and some scaffolding. Ah, damn it. You know, for this purpose, it actually might be nice to burn all that power. Nice, steel scaffolding, and we're gonna make like 24 more-ish. Okay. Grab the sheet metal. Go ahead and grab the blocks. Might as well grab those while we're here. Got the engineering blocks. Put the import away. I don't think I need that right now. And light scaffolding for sure on this bottom level. And I could probably save myself a lot of effort. I just grab this damn projector. Let's see. Book. It was like what? Middle click to rotate? Yeah. There. I want to do that. So much easier than flipping back and forth through the damn book. Alright. You can go there. Sheet metal. Yep, another sheet metal there. There. Grab some lights. Those are heavies. That's light. And we'll go heavy. And then 1, 2, 3. And I need redstone block. There. Now heavy can go here. Go there for the sheet metals. Lights. And my last 2 radiator blocks. 1, 2. That is now done. However, got half stack steel. Now comes the fun part, right? We're gonna go next page. Are you going to accurately display? Place instructions for making a bucket wheel. That is cool. Not gonna be, yeah. Not gonna be what you want you to be, are you? Sometimes I do, like, here. Gonna put it inside there, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, that. Go there? No, I think it goes to the next one. Yeah, it goes to the next one back, okay. It'll go here. And then it's just like 1, 2, there, right? 1, 2. It is 2, right? I'm not screwing this up. No, it's just 1. Yep, it is 2. Okay. And then we're gonna go like, hey, 1, 2, block. I did screw it up, son of a bitch. I was right the first time. We're gonna hold off on that for now. Placeholder, it's gonna go there. Nope, damn. Block steel goes there. Actually, that scaffolding could have stayed there. 1, 2, there. Because I need to be able to go and have 2 in the middle here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Block it. One, 2. And throw a block on there. And now for this. We're basically going to go 1, 2, 3. Block. And block. All right, underneath. Thank God for creative flight. If I didn't have it by now, I probably would have gone and made it. At least made a really crappy jetpack and wonder what the hell I'm doing with my life. All right. 1, 2, 3. There. Right, okay. Excavator. getting there. Engineer hammer. Think it's you? Yep. Diggy diggy hole. Alright. Damn it, that's not loud. Okay. So power goes in here. These 3 blocks right here. Item output is here, which I don't think I have an ender chest on me. I do. Look at that. I've also got a quadruple compressed cobblestone just kind of chilling in my bag there. So we're just gonna put you here. You can go in there. Redstone control probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But we'll figure it out. Now, you... I'm thinking about putting this right here so I can kind of sort of like throttle this. All sides are going to be set to out. Now, actually, probably go here. Be like, hey, you. If I just linked ID number 4. All right. So, because I know it works. There we go. Installed module. Is it going to be full of power? 3 million. 1 million per cell. And then I have 3 cells now. So, hey, look at that. 3 million. Input output 5,000 RF tick, which is the only thing I am slightly concerned about. It may just drain a whole bunch of power out at once. So we're going to look at what I have for conduit. New X max is 640. So toss you right here. And it's actually not moving terribly slow. There's actually a way to make this thing silk touch grass for you. Kind of interesting. However, it's most easily done if either A, you stop the machine, spread grass around it, and then take it, turn it on, or if you place, you know, actual grass blocks in front of it to begin with. It's kind of strange how that works. Anything that could be dug up without a tool, this machine here will silk touch. Grass, you know, grass, glass, everything else. Are you gonna like speed up faster now if I put 2 of you on you? How about like that? Kinda sorta looks like it's doing something now. Let's grab this. Disconnect that. Yes, it definitely looks less jerky. I'm not seeing much of anything come out of here though. This thing's usually shows, like if it's digging up stuff, it shows the block it's digging in the bucket. So I'm not certain if it needs something else, like blocks underneath it or something. I could probably arrange, but I've never actually used an excavator in a skyblock, so I don't know. I guess I can look back here and kind of keep an eye out to see if any ores show up. Or at this point, if anything shows up. Okay, saw some cactus flow through. Yeah, it was a bit of sulfur. The tarball, charcoal, or coal, one of the two. Yeah, not really seeing much of anything at this point. Right now, if I just go through and be like, hey, I don't want you connecting. I want you being completely separate like that. That's going to give it roughly 800-ish. 1800, sorry, not 800. Still not seeing much of anything come through, though. Good to know at least the pump jacks work. This thing doesn't work. That's quite a bit of iron and steel that I can repurpose it elsewhere, so it's not a lost cause. But go check on our power source or system up here. Yeah, what it's doing. My conglomeration of setup here. And you're full. Cool. You are doing all right. Power cells are doing good. You're generating full power. Okay, how about you guys? You're generating just under full, actually. Like 10 less. I'm close. Oh, why did you jump, dude? I've got like 4 of these guys roaming around now. The first one might get a little lonely, so I made him some friends. But, it's working, I guess. Are you done yet? You are. Look at you. Let's go for some compressed cobalts, and let's make another stack of those, I guess. I need to clean up the recipe for the pulverized coal. Hey, diamonds. Hey, Macarena. Yeah, you still don't really look like you're doing a whole lot. Looks like my power system is kind of working. And we just grab this. Let's give you a high powered one. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, look at you. Nice and steady flow now. I'll probably actually disconnect the rest of these. But I think this thing takes 4096. So I was using the lower tier conduits. I think I was giving it just under half of what it could use. Still not seeing any ore show up, though. And out of range. Out of range. Where do I have to go to, like, pick up? There we go. That's where I have to go to get picked up. I'm just going off of a hunch here. Turns out, hunch is probably not correct, but God, that doesn't look cool running. All right, let's get up here and be like, all right, look at our ore situation. We have none. All right. There is no ore situation. There just is no ore. So I guess one thing that I can do is I can look at the configs, see if the... Oh, I figured if the excavator was disabled, then I wouldn't even be able to build the goddamn thing. Take a peek real quick. Alright, Minecraft config. And let's go to Purpose of Engineering. Control F. I don't know why Control T was in my head there. Okay. Okay. Ore veins are turned on. Flux excavator consumes 38,400 ore per vein. Okay. Excavator blacklist is the end. Alright. Excavator fail chance is 0.05. Particles are on. Greater speed 1. And done. Okay, so should be working. Unless there's something else buggering this up to where it's not. Another option would be to build a platform at basically just Y level 1. This is only a 37, so I don't know, I'm going to let it run for a little bit. Let's go check, see what's doing to our power supply. Also, I did set up my sparks. This guy is now the dispersive, which turns out fills my mana tablet in my inventory, which is cool. This guy is recessive, so he's actually sending all of his mana to other pools. These two are dominant, so they're grabbing it first. So, since they're full, now this pool here is working on filling up this one. Which, these ones are the ones that power the gateway anyway, so that'll work. This pool here, turns out, is not a good location. Just a little too far from that one to have a benefit from that being a recessive spark. So that's just going to be like that, unfortunately. And this one here looks like it's full as well. Sweet. So I basically have 3 full mana pools. Alright. And all off of red coal. Can't say that's, you know, a horrible thing. Nice, easy to maintain. My red coal, or my regular coal, is staying right about where it should be. So yeah, this thing is... it's bitching about sulfur. Like, I don't see it. But, oh well. Is no problem. And we're up to 57 3/4 buckets. Cool. While we're here, how's our platinum doing now? We're up to 5. Oops. About 2. So, recipes for platinum is the standard stuff, including armor. I don't think armor's still heavy like it used to be. It does have armor toughness now, so it's like better than diamond, technically. It's also platinum, which is a lot rarer than diamond when you get down to it. Alright, so pulverized platinum, I can use it to make Enderium blend. So we got pulverized lead, pulverized platinum, plus an Enderium bucket. So we're going to go here and be like, hey, Enderium blend. It's going to be that, pulverized lead, pulverized platinum. Alright. That will work. And that'll be a crafting recipe. So, you. And now this stuff. Yeah, nope. Don't try looking up that way sign. Yeah, crafting, I can use it to make hardened Enderium glass, which is just a little bit of a waste. I can melt it in a smeltery and then cast it as an ingot without having to do anything else. That's an idea. Magma Crucible will melt it for me. Induction Smelter is going to be sand plus Enderium. Alright, I can live with that. Processing though, I'm going to need pulverized lead. How about we just get myself some lead? Oh, I know how to make pulverized lead. Never mind. Let's make an Enderium blend, shall we? I'm missing pulverized platinum. Hey, right. So, you are going to be... no. 1. Thank you. Pulverizer, no, you're busy. Crusher. And gimme. Anytime now? Gimme. Alright, cool. And actually, that's a good recipe for the crusher anyway, because I'm not using it a whole lot. Put that stuff away. And you can have that. Alright, now let's look at our kits, right? Because I have this Resonant Conversion Kit. I need probably Resonant Upgrade Kits. We're going to go like that. I should know how to make all this jacky stuff. Maybe aluminum gear. Sure, I guess. Let's try it. Now, Lumium gear is a thing. Okay, never mind. This one was a waste. Oh well, not like I can't reclaim it, so. And let's just look up kit, right? So I have Resonant Conversion, and then I have the upgrades. I need a Resonant Upgrade Kit, which is this guy. Now, do I know how to make Pyrotheum? I do know how to make Pyrotheum. I know how to make Lumium. I know how to make Lumium Blend. Right. But I don't have a recipe. Okay, so let's come over here. And let's go blend. I need one of you. I'm missing polarized 10, so I need to teach that, I guess. How about one of you? Okay, so it's got to polarize up some lead. And we're going to go processing is this guy. Do you? No, you don't know lead. Or 10. Infuser, here we go. Pressure, good. Do. Looking like mad, trying to get this thing before it goes into the system. I did. And we're going to go pulverize 10 there, and Bob's our uncle. Put that in the crusher as well. I mean, it is a double crusher. So, why not? Alright, we'll put you away, and now we'll be like, hey, blend, right? Blend me. Start. Go. Why do I... Oh, I have a bunch of electron blend for making flux electrum. So I have my Inderium, which is awesome. And now we're going to clear that out. We're going to say, one of you... One. Oh, I'm aluminum now too, cool. And let's go... Sand, right? One of you, one sand. I should have kept the sand. Do it this way. In this guy, but you're going to need another crafter anyway, so thank you. 1 and 1 equals 1. And then we're going to... One of you plus 1 sand equals one of you. And so now I can do that. It's cobblestone out of my inventory as well. Go give me a crafter so I can show you how to chain crafters on camera. Yoink. And where's my hammer? There it is. There we go. And then you guys. So now if I go, I want to know how to make certain ingots, like Induction Filter. So let's just search up induction. No, can't do that. Okay, let's just go down to it then. Duction Smelter. I have these 9 recipes plus these 2 more. They all go to the same machine. Everything's good. Everything's wonderful. So I put you all back in there. You all, not y'all. Because I'm difficult, I guess. So we're going to go Resonant Upgrade Kit. Start. Should know how to make everything. And we're done. Because it was that damn quick. Now, actually, first thing I want to do too is probably my furnace, because that's what I use the most of. And get a coil. A field reception. There we go. And you're going to be able to burn a whole whopping 300 a tick. And your internal buffer is going to be 300,000. That'll help quite a bit. Oh, that's just damn cool. I like it. Actually, these guys could probably go away. Get down to it. I'm auto-crafting them, or auto-producing them, not auto-crafting them now. That just opened up like a couple more recipes for me here. Sweet. I love it when a plan comes together like that, except when I do it that way. Patterns, please, thank you. Go into there. Awesome. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode. Dogs give me that look like, hey, I gotta go, man. So, but I have platinum production going, which is awesome. I need to go probably check on my excavator, see if it's doing anything. Got to keep this guy running because he's just been underwhelming across the board. Put it that way. And has it produced any ore yet? No. So I'm going to go remove that card out of there and just let it peter off into nothing. Okay, you're now empty. You're pretty much done. And if I'm judging correctly, everything up here is just like dead. You're drained. You're drained. I do have this guy here. He's got 32 million in him. He's just kind of sitting and chilling. These guys are slowly doing their thing. Producing max power of 600, max power of 240. And these are... oh, they're just barely hardened. You're just like... wow. Stuck. You're out of charcoal again, aren't you? Relatively, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. So ain't that about a beach. So definitely need to work on some better energy production soon. Right now I'm just building a stockpile of mana. I do need to work on some Thaumcrafty stuff, but I'm probably going to set a lot of that up off camera. This is a little bit on the slow side. So. That is like, oh, and this guy here. I actually have this guy set to only grab Terra Steel. Thing with this to remember is you have to use, I think it's NBT data. But this has the same item ID as Mana Steel, Mana Ingots, and Mana Pearls. So unless you tell this, be like, hey, check NBT, and I also said, use metadata. You drop them onto this thing, and it sucks them in immediately. It's just like, shitting me. So, hello, I heard you poop. Yeah. So, you know, it's the little things. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying the series, and until next time, Cyan signing out. Have fun.